Take
Ah,
two.
okay, we're back. We're back.
Technical issues, but we're fine. We're fine.
Nikita's having a cup of tea. We're back.
I
Just so
am.
everyone knows, this is take two because someone's Wi-Fi went a bit funny.
We won't say whose. I'm
See,
joking.
okay, I'm gonna. So we was talking about lockdown anyway. As I was saying, so lockdown's been decent for you, yeah. Obviously, it's been hard for you, but
Yeah, it's been decent. I would say it's decent. I've got like a new routine where I'm
yeah,
like doing my daily walks. I'm taking them very seriously, actually. I love daily walks. And
yeah,
I'm
that's
just trying
what
to keep
we done.
in a better space. Yeah, because I wasn't doing well last year. I was like, this is too much.
Yeah, of course. Now, mental health is a big thing in here, like especially in lockdown, because that's why I've just been literally keeping busy, training, working, and when I had that podcast like the other day about depression and anxiety, the amount of people that opened up, it's really important because this is the worst time for it.
This is like, if you're suffering anyway from mental health issues, this is like times 300. Like, it's going to amp you up. It's awful. And I think everyone can relate now. Maybe people that even couldn't before can probably relate to some sort of anxiety, stress,
Of course.
like depression, like 100%.
Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. So if I freeze, don't worry or anything. I'll let you
Okay.
know. Listen. This is the new normal. This is the way we do podcasts now. We have to do it
I know.
online, isn't it? There's no more
It's funny.
studio time.
It is funny because you're like part frozen, part not. It's really entertaining, but I'm here.
But Nikkita, just quickly jumping on the subject. This is how people are going to be dating now. You know, if you think about it, if you want to date someone now, they're not obviously they can't just link up now and like what we used to do. This is the new way now, isn't it? So they're gonna have to be. Say that again.
Are you single? Because I'm glad I've got a boyfriend. Because that sounds.
Yeah. Now, do you know what? I'm single, but the thing is, I'm kind of glad I am right now because I feel. I know everyone thinks differently. Everyone has different opinions, but I just feel like in lockdown, I'll be going crazy if I was with a partner.
Yeah, well,
everyone needs their space. Do you get what I'm saying?
Are you locking down with her or not? Because if you're with her, it could be too much. But if you're apart, it could be sad because you miss her. I don't know.
Yeah, see, it's good you said that because there's times where you need your space and you just want to be you know, chill on your own, have you time. But then at the same time, you can get bored and you can feel alone. So you need that, you know, you need a partner there.
That's why they create social bubbles, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how about for you? Like, obviously with your boyfriend, has it been like decent? Like, as obviously everyone, it's been up and down.
It's been up and down. Obviously, last year I didn't get to see him. Like, I didn't see him for so long. It felt so weird. But then we were like being really cute and like sending each other like care packages and stuff. Like, just being communicating. We realized how important communicating is because if we didn't speak for like a whole day, it just felt off. It was like, hi, are you okay? Like, are you okay with me? Yeah, I'm fine. And he was really busy and I wasn't. I had nothing going on. So for me, he's just living his normal life, still thinking about me, but I just thought, I'm getting forgotten about. Oh my God. Like, it's so silly. It took like a pandemic for me to think my relationship was crumbling. It really wasn't.
No, do you know what? I think it depends on the people. Like, you can make it work if you want to make it work. You know, we've all been through madness. Like, I've been through a lot.
It's time for learning, isn't it?
It's time for learning. Yeah, and these are test times. To be fair, like if you can go through this and go through, you know, you can go through anything, man. You know, as I said, but with me, do you know what I'm used to? I'm just because when you're so busy, I'm just so used to my personal space now. Like I feel, I don't know. It's really it's hard to explain, but I just sometimes need my space. I know everyone does, but you know. Anyway, we'll discuss that.
It's a balance, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about yourself, okay? I want you to tell everyone what you do, who you are, and just introduce yourself a bit.
Okay, my name's Nikkita Chada. I'm an actor and dancer and sometimes model from London. Yeah, I'm doing all three, really trying it.
London, I love it. Now that's good though, because obviously you do everything. Like some people just do acting or music, you do a bit of everything, which is amazing. We met through, I still can't remember how we connected. I mean, it was through Instagram.
It was your you put out a competition.
Yeah,
and that's how
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh yeah, I put that competition, but I ended up putting one of your clips up anyway on the show reels
Yes, it was
on
the
the
show
thing.
reel, like share. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
remember loads of people shared it, and I was like, oh my god, this is sick. Like, okay, let me just submit,
yeah,
see what happens. Never thought anything of it. You know how these things go.
yeah,
And then you
yeah.
end up with my clips, and I was like, this is sick.
Do you know
It's
what?
great.
I feel I did that for a reason because I think that was the first lockdown time where a
Yeah,
lot of people were struggling to find work, and I just thought to myself that I like to push people and help people, and because I have a lot of directors and casting directors and actors on my page, I thought they can see it. I might even do another one again because I
yeah,
feel
you
like
did. It was
yeah,
so nice. Like,
no,
I don't.
definitely,
It just felt so like what an opportunity like
yeah.
happened from home. And thanks for doing it. I think lots of people appreciated it.
No, no, definitely, and it had a lot of views. It had a lot of views.
That's
Like
it.
a lot of reviews and comments, and it went, it did go out there. And I feel it was so hard for me because so many people sent me their show reels or their self tapes, and it was so hard to choose. It was so hard
How
to
did you
choose.
choose? This is a good question. How did you choose? Because yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Do you know what I did? I actually sat down with my cousin at the time, yeah, and he does casting and stuff as well. And because I thought I can't make the decision, so we sat down, and even he had the same. He was like, "None of them are rubbish," and I'm like, "I know." Like, and what I ended up doing, I said, you know what, I'm gonna put the best ones on my actual page, and then I'll put the other ones on my story. I know it's only up for
Yeah,
24
yeah.
hours, but literally I couldn't. And the thing is, the I had to do it as IGTV because it was only an hour, as I said, an hour. But even then, it wasn't enough time, so I had to cut some people out. But I thought, do you know what, I can't. Casting directors do the same thing where they can't just have everyone in there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but
Mm,
do you know what? It was amazing talent. I'm gonna do another one definitely
nice.
in the next couple of weeks, and I feel because there's so many, you know this, Nikkita, there's so many talented people on not just Instagram but out there, and they're not getting the chances that they should be given. And at the moment, it's even more harder with lockdown and COVID around. You can say. So
Yeah.
it's just really hard. And people, like for me, I always trying to boost people. Like on my page, I'll always promote people's businesses, people's stuff, acting work and stuff. And I just
It's
feel like
free. Like Instagram is free. You can do that if you believe in something. Like share it, like it. Like it's more helpful for someone else. It'll make someone else feel so good. Like what you did for everyone. Like I was buzzed. I was like, this is sick. What the hell?
thank you. Now I appreciate that, but we're gonna discuss about Instagram. So talking about
Mm,
Instagram, and
mm,
I want your views. So basically, I want your views on support social media and stuff, because
mm.
obviously you've been in the game a long time as well. Do you think you get a lot of support on your social media from people that like your friends and stuff?
Do you know what? That's a good question because yes and no. Like yes and
Yeah.
no. I feel like it really depends what I'm posting as to how
Mm.
people kind of respond. And I've clocked that this year maybe that when I posted something that I was really proud of and I was like, this is sick, this is amazing. And it just didn't really hit. Like I was like, oh, no one
Yeah.
else cares? Interesting. Obviously that's Instagram life, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told my friends, my best friends, my boyfriend, my family something, they have the real response, which is like sick or whatever it is, a response even. But like
Mm.
you have to kind of remember that Instagram is just a little part of you and it's not everything. And don't feel like you need the validation from that because you're not going to get it sometimes, and then you're going to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
it. And I've learned that the hard way because I was like, oh, right, no one cares. Okay,
Yeah.
I care. No, I care. So I don't care anymore. And I learned it like the other way around. But if someone didn't know that, I think they could just feel like, what is this? Like
Yeah. No, 100%.
algorithms, like
Yeah, I think you're right. I think social media pressure right now, especially on young people, is mad. Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Um, as you said, I don't know if you agree with this. So, example, if you put up a picture of yourself, just say on a holiday, bikini picture, and that, do you think you're going to get more attention on that picture than if you put up something to do with work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And that really, I was gonna swear. Oops.
No, no,
Really.
you can swear. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a casual chat. As I said,
Casual chat.
swear, rant. As I said.
It it really pisses me off because especially like and selfies. Why do selfies do so well? Like, please,
Mm,
literally like me going like this. Like it's, and then I
yeah.
put up probably like my best acting scene, and probably people can't be bothered to watch it because it's so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more about it's. I get it because you're scrolling so much and you're so like in a wave that you're just not even gonna be like, oh, 5-minute video, can't be asked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it does annoy me, but it also depends on your following. I think I have like 50-50, like girls and boys, which I'm happy about. I think if I had too many men, it would probably be selfies and bikini pics that they like.
Nah, do you know what? It's good to hear that from yourself as well, because I've spoken to a few people and they've said the same. Where, and obviously I know myself, where sometimes you put, like, example, if I put up something to do with work, or if I'm doing like I'm auditioning for my film, it will go crazy viral. Yeah. If I put something to do with mental health or depression, not that much. Do you know what? Let's just skip this. And it's really, I feel really upset about that, because it should be the same. Like, that should be getting more attention than anything. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, you said it's the following as well. It's the following, and Instagram has changed a lot, and this is what it comes to. So social media pressure, it jumps to other topics, which I want to speak to you about. It can lead to depression, and it can affect your mental health. Have you suffered any of them topics in the past?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can relate to it.
Definitely anxiety. I've had it for years now, and I never really knew what it was. I was like, what is going on? But then I spoke to my mum, and she suffered with anxiety, depression, like quite bad, like for a while. And it's kind of hereditary. It's like in her family. So after speaking to her, I was like, okay, I'm like, I get it now. Like, what do I need to do? How do I cope with this? And it never got so bad. I'm really thankful. I never got too bad where I couldn't like leave the house or anything. But it does, I've definitely suffered with anxiety, definitely.
How did you realize that like, for example, some people that suffer depression and anxiety, they don't realize until very later on. They don't want to admit to it. So, example, like, I suffered depression numerous times, but I noticed straight away. And the first thing I did was come off social media, which is the best thing you can do. How did you realize about your anxiety? Was it going in your head and you're just like, nah? Were you trying to brush it off at first?
Do you know what? Mine is so it's so much more powerful than that. Like, I can literally feel my heartbeat going. Like, I feel tingly in my body, and I'm like I'm about to have a panic attack. For me, it's like instant, and then I'm like, okay, I need to calm down now. And then it's a mind trick where I'm like trying to tell myself to calm down, but knowing I'm not calm. And then you know what I mean? So like, for me, it's more, sometimes those little moments and panic attacks are really like overwhelming. But I've learned music really helped me, actually, a lot. Putting on certain music, because I get anxious like on the tube.
A lot of people do.
But I get anxious on the tube, very specifically, when it stops in between the stations and it's like dark. It's kind of like, I'm a bit claustrophobic too, so I think that's where it comes from. And for me, if I didn't have my music or like a book or something to distract me, like literally, I would probably be having panic attacks, like most days, because the tube always stops.
Of course.
And I can just feel it. My heart is like, oh God. And then I can see everyone else is like just chilling.
I know, like normal, and you're just out here like, oh my God.
Literally. And I think one guy clocked me one time, and he was like looking at me like, is she okay? And I was looking at him like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not okay. And then at the second where I was like nearly about to tell him, like, because if he had started a conversation with me, it would already calm me down, because I'd be like, yep, no, it's fine. Like, but the train moves, so it's fine. Hectic.
No, I can imagine, and only someone that's going through it like yourself would understand that madness. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, someone can just turn, and this is what I hate, when someone turns around and says, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be all right." No, it doesn't work like that. Like,
or
I have a lot of
I don't get it. I don't understand anxiety. What is that? I'm like, wow, you're so lucky.
It's a tough one, and a lot of people do suffer it on my page as well. They always ask me about anxiety and stuff. So I don't know if you can give any tips, or like, how do you deal with it? You said music obviously is one of them.
Music's kind of like an instant one. Also, like another instant one is Rescue Remedy. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Like those like little drops, or you can get like little, like they're almost like little sweets, and they've got bark, is it like a flower extract, and that really just works. Even if it doesn't, it's like a subconscious, like, I'm taking something to help me and it's not medicine, it's just like herbal kind of thing.
Yeah.
That helps. And then honestly, talking about it, like if you hold it in you, you're just gonna like go like this, and then it probably like explode, you know? Like talking about it to someone, one person that you trust, that's gonna help you a lot. That would help me a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to speak it out, and this is what I try and tell people. I had the same with depression, where you got to talk to someone. Don't keep it in, because if you keep it in, I know it's easier said than done, but there's always people to listen. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always people out there that will listen, and
I'll listen. Like, do you know what I mean? You listen. I'm
yeah,
sure. Like, especially people that have been through it, they will listen to you. Like, yeah.
100%. And this is why I say to people that if you don't want to go to someone that will judge you, then speak to a stranger, speak to someone. Like, as I said, I always tell people my DMs are open to anyone, do you know what I'm saying? And I'll always, I always get messages, like I get essays and stuff, and I'll even voice note them, I will message them. And as you said, someone that's been through it and stuff will understand more and stuff. And especially at these times, it is really, really hard.
I was thinking that, especially in times like this, like we need to be there for each other more so than normal, you know?
100%. And I don't know, obviously, I see what I would say as well. If you ever suffer anxiety or depression, really, and it's come to you, you gotta get off social media, because that just makes you worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I remember when I was suffering the depression at the time, I noticed it. I was going on my phone, and the thing is, it's like you're seeing things that you want basically at that time. You know, you're seeing people out and about, happy people, flash this, flashing that. And then you just getting more angry inside, and you feel hurt and angry, and you feel more miserable, and then you just stay in your room. So coming on social media was a massive thing, and I was so happy because I came off for about 2-3 months, and literally I was like recharged. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like a retreat. It's like a
what's the word? 100%. That it is, and I just feel so. Going back to social media, yeah. I want to speak about the pressure, because people that suffer anxiety and depression, sometimes social media is a big thing. Like they post something. So, example, what we were saying earlier, they'll post something and they don't get enough likes or engagement to it and stuff. And then what happens is they'll start getting depressed. They'll delete the post and start thinking, oh, am I ugly? Is it me? What's going on? They're overthinking it. And they just start going mad, and all the thing, their eyes are glued to the screen. They're just like, what, why is this person getting engagement and I'm not? Am I doing something wrong? They start having surgeries on them and all of these kinds of things.
That becomes the newest extreme, doesn't it? It's so bad. Like, if you think about it, it's so dangerous. Like, it's
very, very.
There should be a warning, like when you apply to Instagram, and it's like, use this with your own care. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't spend this amount of hours, because. And it depends what you're following, because unless you're following everything because obviously you can follow pages that are positive and inspiring, unless you're following all of that and just no real humans, you're going to feel shit at some point, like you will.
I don't know if it's just me, but you might have seen this as well, where recently it's even getting worse, but I'm seeing a lot of pages. So like, this is from, so obviously there's a lot of model pages out there, like women, they've had surgeries on them, they look like proper, everything is 100%, and they've had so much filtered, they're filtered to the max, and people are looking at these images. And even for me, like, I've seen Instagram pages, guys with like pecs coming out of everywhere, like the bloody shoulders and stuff, and people don't understand that this ain't real. It's not real. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all like, okay, some of it might be hard work, but it's all like, people's had surgeries, they've had their Instagram. Instagram is not real life. It's people are pitching things that basically they're not really living that life half the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So
no, it's the best version of yourself. Also, like, I'd love to see the world without social media. Like, what would people look like genuinely? Like, what would girls be looking like? Because right now there's a very specific look that's in, and obviously we're trying to change that in the media, but like I actually wonder what everyone would be like, just themselves, and they wouldn't have to like respond to any, what's the word when it's like everyone is like conforming society's beauty regime, like practice.
100%. I feel people need to start seeing that the natural real world outside. Everything is technology right now, and I'm not gonna lie, social media can be a good thing if obviously to get your work out there, to promote something. If someone gets lost, people can be found so much easily now. It's good for businesses and stuff, but then people misuse it a lot. They'll misuse it as in like, if there's violence, bullying, because obviously I've studied bullying and I've done a documentary on it. Social media was a big thing that was blamed for bullies, because they post it now. They post it, that doesn't come down. It can ruin someone's life.
That's scary.
Nudity and porn, massive now online. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, all you see now. So it's like, it can be misused a lot as well. But what I want to tell people is, if you see these people on Instagram or social media, don't take it to heart. They're not sometimes, living that life every day. Some people want to obviously live that life. They look at that and then they get miserable. Do you know what I'm saying? And they start feeling depressed and stuff. So if that's going to affect you, don't follow these people. Simple.
Oh my God, don't follow them. No. Yeah.
And, it's just like, and then because it will lead to one thing to another. Next thing you know, you're depressed, you're ill over what? Instagram and social media.
I know. What a joke.
How do you feel social media is, like for your work stuff and that? Do you think it's really helpful, or do you think that, it's
I don't think it's helpful for acting. I could be wrong, but I don't. It is, well, I said that, but that's how we met. It is and it isn't. I don't think acting casting directors are really on your Instagram. Maybe they are, but I think for modeling it's very helpful, yes. Because they want to see, obviously they're seeing all these pictures of you in different ways, but they want to just see you and what you're about sometimes. So I'm sure, I know modeling, like what's the word? Modeling agents and casting directors and like directors and photographers, they're looking on your page. They'll have a quick scroll, whatever. And maybe they'll get some inspo from you. Like, I've noticed that before on shoots when I've got there and it was a makeup campaign, and then they had like screenshots from my Instagram of different makeup looks that I did. And they were like, so we really like this one and this one. I was like, oh, they did a little stalk. Okay, cool. And then from then I was like, okay, I'll make sure I post nice makeup or whatever if I wanted to. But I think it is helpful.
They say that Instagram's like a CV now. People, as the people look at that more.
It is as well. For dancers, it is as well, because they want to see you dance. Like, although you're so real, they just want to see you and your personality. I think, I don't know, I'm not posting my acting work. Like, I'm not posting my vlogs. Should I be doing that?
I think I advise anyone, like, post it, because what have you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? Post. You don't know who's going to go into your page, any cast, because listen, Nick, I've been in the industry 12 years now, which is a long time, and things have changed from when I started back in 2008. Things were different now. We never had all of this social media. We had social media, but we had MySpace back then. We had Facebook and all of that. I give it my age away, but it's basically, we had all the simple things. Now you've got more of the Twitter, the Snapchat, you've got TikTok and you've got Instagram and stuff. But what I say to people is, if you've got your, you never know who's going to lock in any time. Because I think a lot of the casting directors or actors or producers always go into the Instagram and they'll be like, imagine they see your show reel and they really like your acting. They're like, do you know what? Let me just DM her, or I'll even audition her for something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's what happens?
I think that I've known some people that have done that. It's like, they do, like, the first thing they won't even say what's her IMDb. Who even goes on IMDb now? They'll be like, what's her Insta?
I should stop updating that then. I'm gonna work on my Instagram.
Work on Insta, because I think Insta's more popular, and I feel like people have more access to it, and people can DM you. Even like you can DM a director, producer nowadays, and just be like, oh hi, and then you can get a reply from them.
That's mad, isn't it? I've never thought to do that. That seems terrifying.
Yeah, and a lot of people have. I think some people that don't have anything to lose, they end up doing it and stuff. So I just feel like it's worth a try and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What do you prefer from all the stuff that you do? Do you prefer dancing, modeling, or acting?
It's acting. It's acting for me. It's the acting for me. Oh my God, why did I say that? It has my heart and soul. But I love dancing and modeling as well. But I think they're just more my, what's the word? Like, I'm just trying to make money. That's my survival. But acting is my dream big time.
No, amazing. No, because you got a passion for it, and obviously you're doing a lot right now as well. I've seen obviously you pop up like every little advert or music video or something.
I'm really trying just to get on all like devices, screens, like just be like me again.
No, do you know what though? That is what you're doing is really. How long have you been in the industry now, roughly? How long have you been acting?
I've graduated for 5 years.
Okay, but do you
5
know what?
years.
What you're doing now, you're getting your foot in everywhere, and it's good because that's how you network. That's how you network,
Yeah.
especially now. You know, if someone says, "Oh, your face is everywhere," but do you know what? That's a good thing because it's working. Do you get what I'm saying? It's working, and you know, yeah. And then once you just need that one little break. You just need that one little thing where you just like, do you know what? You made it and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as I said, don't give up and just as you know,
have a fight. Yeah.
And obviously, because you do not just acting, you do modeling and dancing as well. You've got a bit more of a chance to even be out there because you're not just sticking to one thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And stuff.
I've been lucky to be on like big film sets and stuff because of my training. So yeah, I'm
would
grateful.
Would you ever do Bollywood?
Everyone asks me this. Yes, I would. And I have. I did a Bollywood film, but we shot it. It was shot in London. It was a big one with like Anil Kapoor, Arjun Kapoor, like.
Oh wow, yeah.
Whole family. But I used to like think I would go to India and like settle in Mumbai, but now I just think a lot of scandal is coming out about India, and I just think I know it's the same as Hollywood kind of scandals, but like it sounds scary, and I just think only if the opportunity was right. But I do have a passion, and I can speak Hindi, and I love dancing. It just makes sense, but we'll see. If something came along, I would 100% go for it, but I'm not actively searching. No.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you getting poached a lot as well. Like obviously for Bollywood and stuff, because you've got that thing where you've got that look where you can pitch in Hollywood and Bollywood. I think you can do both. Yeah, I feel like because I've seen your stuff as well, and I think not everyone has that. Do you get what I'm saying? Where they can just pull it off, but I think you can star in a Bollywood film. I've stopped watching Bollywood, by the way. I used to watch it back in the day. I used to love it off in the 90s, because they used to have interesting storylines. Now it's like
it's a lot now, isn't it?
You can't even watch it in front of your parents.
No, it's too. I know. Back in the day, they didn't used to kiss. Remember, it was like
you got a bed scenes and all that. Nah. And you're just like, what is going on? Is this what Bollywood is now? But I just feel like back in the day, and what's really funny, they had less technology back then, but they had better storylines and better, things. But now they got better technology, but you got shit storylines.
You should talk to them. Tell them change it up.
Yeah, no, I've been asked to work on Bollywood like years back. Yeah,
really?
I've always refused. Yeah, I've always said no. I just
why?
You know what? It's just not. I don't know. I just never been interested in it. Where I just feel like I'm gonna stick. It's too long, and I just don't want to get into that world. It's a different world. And as you said, there's a lot happening. Yeah, and India's changed a lot now as well. Obviously, a lot is happening, and I just feel like I'm gonna just stick to what I'm doing here, and it's better for me. Do you know what I'm saying and stuff? So, cool. So let's talk about yourself and the future. What are your goals for the future then? So example, 5 years time, where do you want to be?
Oh, 5 years time. Okay. Well, 5 years time, I'd like to have had a lead or like a breaking role, like you said. I hope I've done that in 5 years. Do you know what? Like, these things take time, especially with acting. I can't say it could be 10 years, it could be 15 years, but I hope in 5 years it would have happened. And then, how old am I going to be? No, too young to get married, too young for kids. Maybe I've got a dog or something. I don't know. Like, just I hope I'm happy. I hope my friends are in a good place. I hope my family's well, and I just hope that the planet gets a bit better. Like, things are starting to happen. Good things, in America with some new president.
No, it's good that I asked you that for a reason, because a lot of people don't really know where they want to be. They can't answer that, but you've got it in your head, and it's really good because obviously we don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 years, but you've got that thing in your head where, right, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do.
Healthy, happy, number one. To be honest.
And your whole family does that. I mean, they're into filming, isn't it, and stuff, and acting. I mean, from what I've heard. I mean, I've spoken to your sister, I've interviewed your sister, and obviously then I found out that your parents and everyone, that's amazing, you know. That's just like
it's hilarious because my dad is not. They're not into acting, but they are suddenly into it. Like my dad, an opportunity came along, and my dad, just regular old Salman Khan lookalike, is now on set. He was loving it, and my mum does some she's an artist, but now she's kind of not working as hard, so she's doing some sort of essay work, sports. So she's she's a star in herself. Obviously, my sister, and then my other sister is at uni in third year, graduating, and I'm intrigued to see if she steps into this industry as well. But we're a bit of a crazy Chada family, to be honest. So it makes sense.
That's good. Now, do you know what? You look happy. You're glowing, which is really good, because a lot of people you, as I said, you're happy with what you do and stuff. What advice can you give to someone? So because you do acting, dancing, and modeling and stuff, yeah. What's your day to day like? Your daily, is it like you feel tired every day, or
it's interesting.
Do you get to do anything else as well? Like, do you have time?
When I do have time, it's yoga, because that is so good. That's good for my mental health as well, actually, yoga, and good for flexibility. Just actually feeling zen is fantastic. So yoga, and do you know what? Prior to all this craziness, meeting my friends, going out, having a nice little drink, it was literally it's so I loved it. I love being sociable.
It just heals you, innit? It just heals you. Proper
it's
heals
such
you.
A healer. Whatever it is, just being out, and I can't wait to go back out. Not even to the club. It doesn't have to be the club. Just to the bar.
Just the bar, innit? Yeah, just a chill out session.
But yeah,
a chill out session. I know. I think everyone wants that, and And now I don't really talk about lockdown and COVID because I don't really like getting into it. But I'm going to ask you today, what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Just a quickly, brief, since last March, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's been handled well, or it's been handled completely wrong? And do you think COVID does exist or it doesn't exist? Because a lot of people have mixed reactions, and
yeah. I forgot people don't think it exists. I do think it exists. I think it exists, and I do think our government handled it really badly. I mean, I think we can all 100%. Say last year was a bit of a joke. We got really out of first lockdown too early.
Yeah.
Too early. I think everyone felt like that. Then we had a wild summer of eat out to help out, which at the time I was grateful for. I thought, this is sick.
Yeah.
And now I'm really fuming about it, because look at us now. It's January 2021.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's still not been handled well.
What do you think? What do you think about it? Do you believe in it?
I believe in it 100% because I've known a few people that have had it, and two of the family friends have passed away from it as well. And it's been tough, and I know a lot of people that have had COVID. It definitely exists. I just feel like we haven't handled it well as a country. And it could have been handled, as you said, better from last March. I still think even now it's not being handled. We're in a lockdown, but I see a million people out about. Do you know what I'm saying?
What is that?
No masks. Yeah, this ain't nothing like March. Do you get what I'm saying? So I know we've got to get on. I know life goes on and stuff, but the thing is, if you want the next few years to go back to normal, then it's got to have to start from now. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got to have to start acting up now. But I just feel like they're not doing it, and economy obviously is the number one priority more than people's lives. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's really tough. Cool. Hopefully, so I'm gonna be holding auditions soon for my hood film, and I'd love to audition you.
Oh, I'd love to audition.
People, obviously, it's gonna be a hood film, so it's not just roadman. Obviously, it's your sister knows about it as well, but I do need but if you can play a hood girl, then that might be your first.
I can play a hood girl quite well. Obviously, I'm not going to be. I'm not going to. Oh, she says this. No,
it doesn't mean just holding up gun signs,
I know it's not like every day. No.
Okay.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I'd love to. It'd be great.
I'm gonna hold it. Hopefully, it got delayed because I was meant to start last year, but due to COVID and lockdown, I refuse to start filming it now because there's a lot of scenes I need to do in there. There's club scenes in there, there's fight scenes in there, barbershops, and there's a lot of scenes I can't do right now, so I need to just hold back. But I'll definitely contact you for the audition. I'm gonna play a little game with you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a set of questions that you can answer. You can, and as I said, you can ask me them as well. But this is mostly about you. So if you had a time machine, would you go back in time or visit the future?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. Do you know what? Before you said the full thing, I was like, yep, I'd go back in time. But
Yeah.
no, I want to see the future. What, get like a glimpse of it, you mean?
Yeah, so like if you had a time machine, would you go back? No, so you can only choose one. So you'll either go back, you can go back to time to visit a time where you really want to go back, or you can only visit the future. So yeah, you can visit the future. So see, for me, I wouldn't want to visit the future because that's scary.
Yeah, it sounds terrifying, but that's why I want to see it. I just want to see what's going to happen with technology and a robot's going to take over. I'd actually love to see it because
why does everyone say that? Everyone thinks robots going to take over.
Because they will. They will. But imagine if we go to the future, quickly see what's going on. We can go back and be like, guys, we need to change this. We need to stop. We can almost stop something bad from happening. Going to the past, I'm just going to see like revolutions and see wars that I just don't want to see, actually. And I heard about it. It sounds bad.
You know what? You're going to laugh, but I've actually wanted to go back in time to see how it was in the olden days. Because I heard life was simple then. Do you get what I'm saying? I know it was tough. It was tough, but it was more simple. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, that's actually interesting. Nah, take me to the future.
Okay. Would you rather? So, question 2: would you rather have a home on a beach or in a mountain?
Beach. Well, say that really quickly. But like, why?
No, that's fine. Yeah, why a beach? Because mountains are cold.
Yeah, because I just thought, imagine like. I picture like a really crystal clear sand and sea, and it's a warm country, and it's beautiful, just beautiful. And imagine having like fresh coconut like every day, like island life.
Oh man, everyone needs that right now.
No, I think I said that quickly, but I mean it. Beach. What about you?
I think I would say beach as well, because I think mountain you can't really do much. With the beach, you know, you've got the views. As I said, you can just chill out and just relax and stuff. Do you enjoy it?
Just live it up. Get a hammock. Oh, great.
You're already in it, innit? You're already in it.
Holiday.
What was your favorite? No, definitely, we need one, man. What was your favorite game as a child?
Game. Do you know what? I was gonna say Snake. Go on. What was yours?
Snakes and ladders. You know.
Snakes and ladders. Yeah.
The standard.
Oh my God! Guess Who? I used to love Guess Who as well. No. No, tell me.
I think Monopoly, but that's a bit when you're older. Do you know what I'm saying? I think
it's better when you're older because you understand how to sort your money out a bit better, I think. But I actually did love. I had a Game Boy Color. I used to play Pokemon.
Oh, Game Boy.
A lot.
Game Boy.
I was obsessed, and it was like, and then we'd go like catch little things. And it was like,
Tetris, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually loved playing that. And I would play that on a daily. Before Nintendo came out, I was on my Game Boy.
You know how people are addicted to their phones now? That's how I was in my Game Boy, you know?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I remember that, man. If only I kept it as a memory, that would be so mad. And then I can still buy them.
Yeah, I bet you can. You know, I used to like slot in the game at the back, like so bulky. Now it's
still blow it. I used to blow the game before it doesn't work, innit?
Always.
I love it. What food do you crave most often?
What food? Wow. I'm such a foodie. I love food. Do you have an answer? You go first.
Nando's.
Yeah, but you can kind of make a decent Nando's from home, don't you think?
But let me tell you something, Nick. Yeah, Nando's is only Nando's at the shop, okay, at the restaurant. You know, people do takeaways. It's not the same. I could be having Nando's right now in my room. Yeah, I can taste it, but it's not the vibe. You need that music. You need that the smell.
Music.
You know, that salsa music.
You need the options on tap.
Yeah, you need the drink. You know, it's the vibe. And I know Nando's is overrated, but yeah, Nando's.
Really, that is a good craving one. Oh, now you're making me think of like more junky kind of food.
Yeah, it can be anything. It's fine. Chinese? Do you like Chinese?
I haven't had Chinese in ages. No. Mm. Do you know what? Right now, I've been looking at these like it's really specific, but these like Mexican birria tacos. Have you heard of them? Have you seen them?
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
them on
yeah,
TikTok, and they're like drenched in like juice, and like you
yeah.
dip it in, and it's that. Every time I watch a video on that TikTok, I'm like,
Mm.
I need that because I've never had that. My
Yeah,
mouth,
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I think I need to try that.
I'm already
I'm
getting
gonna say
hungry.
birria. I think it's birria. I don't even know. Birria taco.
Ah, man. Okay. If you could visit one place on earth, where would you go?
These are big questions. Yeah.
These are easy questions, isn't it? These are questions you never expected.
Never. You go first.
I love the way you're putting the question at me. But okay. So, I mean, right now, do you know where I really want to go? Ireland. I just want to go on an island
Ireland.
because I've never,
I've been to Ireland.
yeah, like
It's
an
really cool.
island, yeah, stranded for like a week. Just me, tropical trees,
You said
and
island. I thought you meant island. Like
no, not as in island here, island, like a proper tropical island.
I was like, I've been to Dublin. It's quite cute.
Not that island, not that island.
Island. Both
Tropical
like
island.
are cool. I was like, you can have Guinness in the pub. Oh my god, that's amazing. Um, that's amazing. I really thought you meant like the Irish people. Which shout out to them, they're great. I really
I
like
know
Ireland
people's
is
gonna
cool.
think, why the hell is he choosing Ireland
I
from
was like,
all
that's so
places? Like,
random. An hour or two on the plane, go. I think actually I know my answer because I've been fortunate. I've been to like India, I've been to like LA, Cape Town, Singapore, some really cool places. But I think Japan, man, Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Haven't hit Japan, and it's so intriguing to me. It looks so cool and so beautiful.
How
Like,
was LA for you? Because I went LA a few years back. I
mm,
really liked it, but I got homesick. I had to come back.
I get homesick 4 or 5 times now, and I get homesick every time. I don't know
Mm,
why. It's such a culture. Like it is a culture shock a little bit. Like even though we're
mm.
British,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
other side of America as well. Like it's really cool, but I do always miss home a little bit when I'm there.
yeah. No,
I like,
I think, yeah. It's a different world up there, man. It's a different world up there. Like it's nice, but people just think, oh, LA, yeah. But then you gotta be ready for it, man.
you actually
You
got to
know,
be ready for it.
it's not just like, oh, you can go up there and just be like normal. Nah, but as I said, I enjoyed it. I went for 2 weeks and it was decent. And then I thought like it's home time, man, back to the UK.
You know what? Which is a sad story, but I always get food poisoning when I'm in LA.
I think that's anywhere I go, man. I think that
Do you
happens.
think?
I think because the chicken's different, the food's different, isn't it? You're used to like here. That's what it is. That's why I say to people,
Yeah.
don't eat chicken straight away when you go to another country.
Oh,
You
I never
know,
heard
but
that.
people obviously get hungry and they just be like, yeah, eating chicken and stuff.
Of course.
um,
And then you want to eat good food, and it's only one like dish, but every time I go to LA, I do get a little dodgy stomach, and yeah, it's not good.
yeah, no, I think it's the way, as I said, remember they make it differently in it, food and stuff, and it's different from what you're used to, and your body knows when you're eating different food from different countries, like,
It's true.
and as I said, this is why I say always be careful because you want to enjoy the time when you go there. You don't want to be like in pain and you're just like, get
That'd be
sick and
awful.
stuff.
Hectic.
Next question: what would your dream house be like?
Oh, this is a good one. Dream house, like
Yeah, so your future house, your dream house. See, mine. Okay. Let me tell you mine. Mine will be like,
penthouse.
yeah, but like it'll be all wooden, like the whole. Because my room is all wooden, yeah, and these are like, this is a wallpaper, this is like a brick wallpaper. It's not actually
Wait,
brick.
is that your room?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were outside, like in your garden or something.
No. See, this is a wallpaper.
Sick.
So my room is all wooden, and I just like wooden stuff, but it'll be all like different wooden. But then I would have a massive swimming pool outside,
Yeah.
and then I would have like a sauna. I just basically have it all.
Oh,
But then I wouldn't have too many bedrooms, but it would just be like a normal standard. You need
I think.
yours
Well,
will be just next level.
I don't know actually, but if you like wood and stuff, then would yours be like a Victorian conversion kind of thing? Like
Yeah,
old
something like
school but new school. I
Victorian,
like that
yeah.
vibe.
Like
I like that
Asian,
vibe a lot.
like old school, like a museum, something like an Asian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I like something like that too, but I could probably get that feel if I had a penthouse. Like top floor, like with the views, but also it could decorate it really homely. But then it would be sick to have like a pool. Oh my god, what a joke! And then it would be so good to have like a walk-in wardrobe and like a games room, a little mini bar, just places to chill with your friends. A cinema. Oh my god, imagine having a cinema,
and a gym as well. A gym in your
gym
house.
for you, a yoga room for me. Fantastic. Yeah.
A studio room for you for your photo shoots as well.
Oh my god, an inbuilt studio, so I'd never have to go to set ever again.
I love it. I had a feeling yours was going to be like that. I had a feeling.
What do you think? Oh, fingers crossed.
I had a feeling because it all depends on what the person likes and stuff in it as well. But you never know.
I'm gonna win the lottery,
and that you can pull that off.
If I start playing the lottery, maybe I'll win. I'm not even playing
now. This next one's going to be interesting. What makes you the angriest?
I know this already. It doesn't even make me angry. It makes me like, well, there's two now. Two just came into my head. One that makes me feel ill is when I can hear people chomping.
Yeah.
That makes me feel ill and gets my blood boiling. Like I can't escape.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like a horse.
I'm dead. I hate it. And then also another thing that makes me really angry is just racism. Like nothing will make me want to punch a wall, and that's not very me, more than someone being racist to someone else. Oh, I hate it.
No,
Especially watching a video, I lose my mind. Like,
I think I've seen some of your stories about it. Yeah, I think mine's the same. I've got two things: so racism and liars. I just don't like liars.
Liars. That's not good.
Because once, with me, I don't know if this is with you, Nick, but with me, if someone lies to me once, I can't trust them again, because no matter what, they've lied, and it's a loyalty thing. You get what I'm saying?
Depends on the lie, how big the lie.
Could it be you can
small lie, like I could say I'm 5'8", I'm not, I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. With them ones when it's like,
when it hits you, the person like that hits you.
No, that would not good.
What always brings a smile to your face?
Aww, so many things. I feel like I can only think about videos right now because of lockdown. Like I haven't even seen anyone, so I can't be like, maybe like a cute dog. Like they always make.
Have you seen them cat videos? Are funny, innit?
Cat videos, like baby videos when the babies are being so cute. I always makes me smile.
Makes you want to have a baby.
One day, just not right now. I want
kids. I would love to have kids right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Like,
ready?
Yeah, I feel I'm ready. I was ready for it. I think ages back. Like I feel because I've got nieces and nephews and stuff, and all my mates have little ones, and I treat them like my own. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's really nice.
I treat my nieces like my daughter. I just know that I know I'll be a good dad, but it's just the fact that where you got to find the right woman first, and then
important.
That's the most important thing. And then
unless you're adopting, then
I would like to know. I mean, as I said, hopefully in the future and stuff, because we're not getting any younger, man. So
I know. I think I'll obviously having kids is like a full-time job, so let me just do my career first, and then I'll
definitely it will take over your whole.
Well,
it will take over your life, definitely, man.
Yeah.
What is more important to you, truth or happiness?
Why do I have to pick that?
Mine is more.
I feel like you're going to say truth because of what you just said.
Yeah.
Because otherwise is the happiness fake because it's untrue?
Yeah, I think it's got to be truth, because if you're happy and the truth is not there, you're not going to be happy.
Yeah, you're not. It's a fake. It's like a lie, isn't it? Yeah.
So,
then I'm going to say truth. Can I have both?
Oh. All right, you can have both on this time. This time you can have both. Would you rather be rich or famous?
Rich. Hectic, to be honest. I applaud certain celebrities, especially Bollywood celebrities. You know how like they're idolized and they're literally like followed and like the people trying to hug them, like hectic. I'll take them.
There's another thing that a lot of girls are doing now, and I'm surprised you haven't even mentioned it.
What?
Getting themselves a sugar daddy.
Do you think I'm gonna get a sugar daddy? Please. I could be the sugar mama. Like I could give money.
That's a good one.
No, but like, no, I've heard about this, but I don't know. None of my friends. That's not what we're into. Like, none of my friends have one. I don't know anyone.
Oh, I know many that have one, and I'm just
like,
you do?
Wow.
Yeah, I know many, and they're flashing. They got money, they got designers, but I'm thinking, you do know you have to give sugar after, yeah.
What's the thing here? What's the deal? How are they doing this? Are they going on dates with them?
Nah, there's more than dates, son.
No, I can't hope. I would never ever.
Because what it is, how it works, everyone knows how it works. They basically. You know what? Your sister said the same thing. Your sister said the same thing.
Really?
How it works is the fact that, you basically, they give you money, whatever you want. They give you designer, they take you shopping, and in return, they want the sugar.
I feel sick.
Yeah. But what the girls want is they don't want to give the sugar. They just want the money.
I respect some girls that can do it and are living healthy, normal lives, and now are just rinsing them and having a good time. But no, not for me. No. I would die.
I like that. You got standards. I like that. Okay, if you was a superhero, what powers would you have? You can only choose one.
Only choose one.
Yeah.
I'd love to fly. I just want to fly. That comes with being a superhero, though, doesn't it? Just flying.
I would love to have X-ray vision.
X-ray vision?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Then you can see where all the gold is hidden, whatever, and just,
I thought it was picturing bodies, like, in the body.
Well, yeah, oh my God. The hot girls as well, obviously. But, yeah, that comes after the gold. Yeah, X-ray vision.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. Also, invisibility is a really good one. Imagine just sneaking about constantly. I'm just there, but you don't know I'm there. Freaky.
I love it. I love your thinking. We're on 52 minutes now. We've got time running out. Okay, cool. One more question.
Oh,
yeah. If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
So many things. I'm joking. Change anything about myself. I think. I mean, there's a couple, isn't there? Like, I wish I was less critical sometimes. I wish, like, I was kinder to myself sometimes because of that.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's it. That's a good one because I wish I was not. Yeah, nice to myself. Self-love is the best love, as Ari.
I can hear you, but you're.
Oh no.
Yeah. Now you're cool.
Okay. I was just saying, I think just to be kinder to myself because I'm kind to others, especially people I love, but not doing that for myself, which is silly, actually.
No, that's a good answer. I like that.
What about you?
I think it will be not being too nice to people, because you know why? Obviously, it's a good thing. I've got a good heart, but what it is, people can take advantage of that and walk all over you when you're too nice. And I think I've done that all my life. But thing is, you can't change that. When you're like that, you're just like that. You know what I'm saying?
I have a bit of that in me, and I've noticed it with certain people that just they don't care anymore.
I just think I was a bit more heartless. Yeah, I just think I wish I was a bit more heartless and stuff. But it is what it is. Like,
just be ruthless. Just hang up this call and be like, I'm done.
I'm done now. I'm done. Locking off. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's it. But I just want to thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Like,
thanks for having me. I hope I wasn't frozen. You were very frozen, to be honest.
You know what? You're actually freezing now. You know.
Wow.